Hey y'all, what's good? Welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Sinclair, aka the Feminine Boss. And first of all, I just want to let you know that you are a goddess, you are a queen, you are a boss, and you can have, be, and do anything in this world that you desire as long as you put your mind to it. Today, I really wanted to talk about finances, and y'all see the title, Black People in Finances. You know, why are people afraid to talk about finances? Why are Black people afraid to talk about finances? And I'm going to give you guys a story about my personal life, of what I feel, and then what I've went through, and then we're going to get into the discussion. So, again, my name is Miss Sinclair. I own Divinity Partners, which is a real estate services company. I take people from purchase to profits, and I help first-time home buyers become financially free with their first-time property. But I'm also a transformational coach. I help women empower themselves mentally, become physically strong and financial independent. I guide them through the journey because in 2018, I found myself financially bankrupt, divorced, and depressed. And so now it's my mission to help people just really actualize the things that they want. So I'm on two lives right now. My usual YouTube where I do my long form video. I'm trying to get good, with this long form content, y'all. But I'm also on Instagram this morning because this is a transformational live that I'm doing this morning. It's the first live of the year. I'm back from my travels. I've been traveling for the last 3 weeks, and that's just the life of someone who's financially free, right? I can do business from my cell phone, but it wasn't always like this. I slept on couches for about a good year. I was kicked out with all of my belongings and had to figure it out. So, this is a long time coming, and so I am really focused on helping more people become financially independent and financially free. Now, first of all, let's identify what financial independence is, right? Or financial freedom is. It is simply being able to make more residual income than you spend every month. So if your bills and your necessities come up to $1,500 a month, $2,000 a month, $2,500 a month, all you need to do is to find a way to make $3,000 a month, right? That is financial freedom. That means you don't have to depend on anybody for money. That means you don't have to trade your time for money. Now you can sit and do the things that you are really passionate about, and really become the person that you are, really start healing from all of your traumas and pass down more positive generational wealth, right? Okay, and so this is where I am today. And I'm like, okay, as I embark on this journey, how can I help more people become financially free? Y'all know I used to sell health and wellness products because at that time, I was in a journey of rebuilding my health. I was clinically depressed. I was overworking. I was full of shame. I was full of anxiety and all these things. And so naturally I aligned to helping people improve their health. But today I have grown, right? And so my business and my lifestyle and my outlook have grown. And so now I am helping people become financially free, because I'll tell you, it's really hard to think about, buying health and wellness products when you can't pay your rent, or you don't have that extra money to spend, or you're on a tight budget. Like, it's really hard to think about other luxuries, right? I remember when I first left my first marriage, and I drove down to Atlanta. I didn't have anything, and when I finally got my apartment, when I finally got my first apartment at the age of 27 going on 28, and I couldn't even afford groceries, y'all. Like, I couldn't even afford groceries. By default, I lived a vegan lifestyle by default because I couldn't be going out buying food and all. Man, I got me some vegetables. Stir fry was my best friend, okay? And I don't know how to cook, so stir fry was my best friend, and it was what it was. It helped me in a lot of ways, mentally and emotionally, because of the regulation of my nervous system and things like that health has an impact on. However, the point of the story is, I went vegan by default because I did not have the money. And so this is the journey, and I want to help people get out of where they are. I want to help people go from their ramen noodle to champagne diets, okay? And so I decided in 2025, in order to do that, I need to align with some services to help people, whether it's no cost, low cost, or whatever you can afford, to help you actualize your dreams, create that financial literacy. And that kind of comes back to my point of why Black people don't like talking about money. I'm sitting here because I am expecting to have a conversation with my mom, and if she watches this, she's going to be privy to what I want to talk to her about. I want to talk to her about her goals, her financial goals this year. She's here in Atlanta. I brought her down from New York. She's been down here in Atlanta, and I want to talk to her about what she wants to accomplish while she's here. And I can imagine her being a little standoffish about her finances. And it just makes me think, we never grew up talking about finances. The most that we spoke about with finances was making sure that you don't ask for things. Like, that's what I know about finances, like making sure that I don't ask my mom for too many things that she can't afford. Or I remember having $1 and just trying to hold on to that dollar for so long because I'm like, I don't know when I'll get another dollar, right? Think about the scarcity mindset that I was developing in my subconscious. These are real life things. And I think the reason why we don't talk about money is because we don't have the education and we have that scarcity mindset, and we think that there's not enough money. But the truth is, money doesn't even exist. I'm just saying, like, if you want to get real deep into it, money doesn't even exist. So the dollar bills that we see, they're just tools of commerce. They're tools to lifestyle activities. They're tools to advancement. And we really need to stop putting money on a pedestal. It's easy to get. All you have to do is make sure that you are aligned and educated in finances, get the money, be able to place the money where it needs to be so that it can grow and you can share with others. Okay. So here's my announcement. I know it took me 6 minutes and 55 seconds to get to this announcement, but in 2025, I am offering more financial services for people at low cost, no cost, okay, to get you guys started on a path where you can start to position yourself for wealth building assets like real estate, like I did. I started with one single family property. That property still brings me in $4,000 a month today, making me financially free. And so I really need to start to help people understand the concept of credit, of money, of investments, and of passive and residual income so that more of us can start living financially free lifestyles, have more time to spend with our kids, with our family, do the things that we're really passionate about. Okay, and start to really pass down this type of generational wealth, not the trauma, not the drama, not the lack of communication skills, right? Not the diseases. Okay, I just learned about something. And shout out to Coach Stormy Wellington, because I was on her live, which I haven't watched her lives lately, but I was on, right? And she mentioned something about Ikigai, Ikigai. And so I started researching Ikigai, and it's based on the lifestyle of these people who live in Okinawa, Japan. If you guys know anything about blue zones are places around the world where there are centurions that live. These people live to over 100 years old easily. And so there are studies on these blue zones of how people, and I did my research. I'm a research fanatic. All right. If I hear of something, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to research it for like 2 days so I can really understand the concept and apply it to my life. Right. And so, anyway, they live this Ikigai type of lifestyle. Right. And based on this lifestyle, it's doing what you're passionate about, how you can help others, how you can make a living, and something else, right? And so these are the type of lifestyles that people are living that are taking them through their 100th year of life. And it's because they're able to create a lifestyle of business and commerce and investments that can carry them through in order to live this type of life. You think that you can do what you're passionate about if you have to work 2 jobs because you can't make ends meet? You can't even think about self-care day. You can't even think about spending extra money on the things that you want to because you're trying to feed your family, because you have bills to pay, because you're in debt. Okay, debt is a big one. I filed the Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2018, which brought my credit score down to like a 530. But how did I then qualify for real estate and become financially free? It was the journey. Right? You can start today. You can start wherever you are to start your financial journey so that you can really be intentional about your life, right? And I want to bring this to the forefront because, like I said, in our community, in the Black and brown community, we do not talk about finances. We are not talking about money as if somebody's going to take it away from us. Okay? First of all, you can't make money. You can't make it. Money is created. It's made in a mint, right? With machines and all these things. You can't make money. You have to earn money. So we need to start changing our mindset about how we can acquire money. Then we need to understand how we can use that to start to pay down our debts, pay down our credits, so that we can be more financially strong. If you have credit cards, then it is likely that the annual percentage rate on those credit cards, they're so high that it will take you 10 years to pay off those credit cards. We need to start really talking about pushing down our debts so that we can be in a position to buy wealth building assets. So once you push down your debts and you're getting money, now you have to use this money, like I said, for debt building assets. The wealth building assets, that's going to give you the lifestyle of freedom. That's going to give you the passive income. That's going to give you the residual income. Passive income is money that you don't have to trade time for. Residual income is the money that comes like this every single month. You don't even have to worry about it. And for me, for somebody who filed a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, I found that freedom through real estate. Most millionaires become millionaires by way of real estate, right? I know a lot of people doing, Airbnb, rental arbitrage, all that stuff, but you need credit for that. You need a good credit score to get the apartments. You need credit to furnish the place. And let me tell you, and I say this because I've been doing some research, but let me tell you anyway, my mind. Y'all know, if y'all ever watched any of my lives, my mind, I might be here, but my mind is like 10 steps ahead of me. Sometimes that's why I talk so fast, right? And so, with rental arbitrage, listen, millionaires are not rental arbitraging. Millionaires are owning real estate. Millionaires are owning real estate. Millionaires are buying the blocks. They're raising the house values and they're putting you in as the renter. And then they're raising the rent every year. And then inflation. And then all other stuff, right? And so we have to really start becoming financially literate and change the way that we think about money, change the way that we think about wealth, change the way that we live so that we can afford to be financially free. Okay? And these are lessons that I've learned. Again, the only reason I think that Black people are afraid to talk about money is because we don't have the knowledge. We are financially illiterate. And we have a scarcity mindset. We think that it's not enough, right? Or we're just plain embarrassed, and that's okay. But let's talk about these embarrassments because they're only emotions and they can be changed through knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and application. Because once you apply it, it's like, you know it, right? So 2025 is the year of financial freedom and financial abundance. Anyone can become financially free because financially free is only being able to create a stream of residual passive income that exceeds your monthly expenses, right? Your necessary monthly expenses. And so you can do that. You can do that. Don't go get a second job. Talk to me. I'm helping people open LLCs for $0. I'm helping people open bank accounts with at least a 4% APR interest for $0. Start investing in your financial freedom and your financial future today. I'm offering these free services. And maybe I should have started with that because you have to sit through this entire video to know that I can give you that for free. So I'm going to do a reel. About that. But contact me. Let me help you organize your thoughts around finances and help you gain some direction on how you can start saving more money, getting your debts down, getting positioned to buy real estate so that you and your family can be financially free and live the life that you desire and the life that you deserve. All right. Thank you guys for joining me. Yay, 2025. Let's go.